Welcome into the Triple Option presents the offseason here on 365 Sports. I'm Paul Catalina, taking you through the offseason team by team. We're in the Big 12 with the Oklahoma State Cowboys today. A team that, after the loss to South Alabama, people thought the wheels were going to come off, but they rebounded rather nicely and wound up making it to the Big 12 title game. We're not going to talk about the Big 12 title game all that much when it comes to this because that was a disaster for the Pokes. But how did they get here? One, and most importantly for them, Olly Gordon, or Olly bleepin' Gordon. He was so good for them, and he became the Doak Walker winner. This was kind of unexpected, obviously, for the Pokes because through the first three games, they didn't really give him the ball all that much. And then he exploded on the scene in such a way that it changed the complexion of their entire season. Olly Gordon is the biggest reason why Oklahoma State is was sitting in the Big 12 title game right there. Also, Mike Gundy, the longest tenured coach in the Big 12 and one of the longest tenured coaches in the country, he adapted. He adapted well to what they had. There was a school of thought that could take you down the road of, after South Alabama, just throw everything out and start over. That's not what they did. They adapted and found themselves in the Big 12 title game with wins over Oklahoma in their rivals in that run. Also, better than expected QB play from Allan Bowman, a three-time transfer, someone who I don't think anybody had any expectations for, and as a matter of fact, in the early part of the season, they were rotating through three quarterbacks, and when you've got three, you've got none. But Allan Bowman took over the role and was fairly steady most of the season. He's not going to win you any games by himself for the most part, but he was stable and steady, and that's what they needed when you had Olly Gordon. So, how do they improve in 2024? Well, you throw the bag at Olly Gordon and make sure he doesn't get in the transfer portal at any time. He is a true sophomore, so he cannot go to the NFL, although had he not been a true sophomore, you can probably bet, being the Doak Walker Award winner, that he would be. So, you've got at least one more year, if not more, with Olly Gordon. Make sure that he is taken care of there in Stillwater. Also, make a more diverse offense. This was running game, running game, running game. They did pass pretty well, but find more weapons, be more on the outside, be more of what Oklahoma State was in their glory days where they could throw the ball all over the field. They've got to get a little bit more balance. There were times, of course, because you had Allan Bowman, where you probably weren't going to throw your way to a win, but they found a way because of Olly Gordon. You need to get these playmakers the ball a little bit more if you want to take that next step and maybe win the Big 12 in 2024. And finally, if they do want to win the Big 12, they've got to get better at quarterback. That means probably getting into the portal. Not a lot of noise as of this recording as to who they've been looking at, but those things can change just that quickly. But they're going to have to improve at quarterback and get somebody who's a little bit more than a bus driver this time around. That's going to do it for this edition of the offseason here on 365 Sports. Please like and subscribe and share it with your friends. We've got more videos coming at you all offseason long.